We're going to go into how to drive a manual gearbox Volkswagen Golf R. Let's see as the Tesla gets out the way. I'm in third. I can downshift in a second. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to go into how to drive a manual gearbox Volkswagen Golf R. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so here we go. This is how you drive a Mark 8 manual gearbox Golf R. This is our year, is the 2024 model year, the last year of the manual gearbox. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Now, both these cars are manual cars. The FF5 Honda Civic Type R as well as the Mark 8 Golf R. They're both manual, but they both drive very differently, and it's, yeah, it's very different. So let me go in and I'll show you like some of the things that make this car very, very different. So the first thing you want to do, well, you're going to notice, you see this little red dot blinking? Whenever you get near your Golf R, it starts blinking like that. I don't know exactly why, but it does that every single time you get near it. So when it is locked, it does that. Actually, might even do it when it's unlocked. If you guys know why it blinks like that, like, you let me know. But yeah, so it does that whenever you get in proximity of it. And to unlock it, you just hit this button here. I like to hit it twice. All right, and that unlocks it. Now let's say I'll go ahead and I'll lock it back, right? So let's say you live someplace and it's really, really hot, it's steaming hot, and you just want the car to cool down before you get into it. You can do this. You can hit unlock and then hold it down. When you hold it down, the windows come down like this. So you get all the windows to come down like that. Mirrors unfold, car is open. You can let it air out, you know, and that kind of gives you a little bit of comfort getting into the car if it's like boiling hot. All right, so another thing you can see, if it's at night, you have lights on all your door handles so you can see everything. And then there's like an R logo on the ground. It's daytime, so it's hard for you guys to see it, but there's like an R logo on the ground. You get into your Golf R, and there we go. All right, so now that you're in the car, the first thing that you want to do to start it up is you're going to put one foot on the brakes, another one on the clutch pedal, push the clutch pedal down, make sure the car is in neutral. All right, so you make sure it's in neutral, and then you go ahead and you hit the start button right there. Hit the start button, and the car roars to life. All right, now once that is done, the next thing that you want to do is push down the brake, because right now the brakes is engaged, and if you try to accelerate or go forward without this, you're gonna have a bad day. Oh, lower the music. All right, so you push down the brake button right here, make sure that that's released, then you put it in a first, and then with this clutch has a high bite point, so what you want to do is slowly like ease off the clutch and don't even press the gas. But I put my foot over the gas and let it hover, but you just keep releasing. All right, let go of the clutch and the car will just move forward like that, and then bam, you're in first. You made it, you know, out of the garage like we did. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and close our garage, pull up our windows, so it's one touch up for rear and front windows. All right, now we're ready to go. So I'll continue the rest of this. We're gonna go to like a different location, and then I'll show you all the other things that you got to do to drive this car. Actually, first, what I'm gonna do is kind of go over some of the modes and stuff that we have in this car. So I like driving in sport mode, and you can change your modes by hitting the mode button right here. So I hit mode, and then there's comfort, sport, race, custom. So I used to like putting it in custom, and then in custom you can hit here to adjust. So in custom I have the suspension and race, Steering is in sport, drive is in drivetrain is in comfort, engine sound is in sport, ACC sport. All right, so let me look at it in sport. So in sport, the DCC is in sport, steering is in sport, driving is in sport, everything is basically in sport. So yeah, normally I would like to keep it in custom, but it sucks with this car, unless you modify it, you can't leave it in custom and have it stay there. So because it defaults back to sport all the time, so I just leave it there, right? But I'll show you that when you change the actual modes, the sound changes. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave it in sport, and then I'll put a camera in the back so you guys can hear what it sounds like when I put it into race. So first, let me put the brakes up because you don't want the car to roll. All right, and that's the electronic brake. Yes, it's not a regular handbrake, but it functions the same way. So yeah, let me go ahead and I will put a camera in the back there so you guys can hear what the exhaust note sounds like once you switch the mode. All right, so this is it in regular sport mode. I'm gonna rev it real quick. And now I'm going to switch it into race mode so you can hear what it sounds like in race mode. Actually, maybe let me put this over here. Yeah. So I'm going to put it in race mode now. Put it in drift mode. Nürburgring mode, aka special mode. That's in Nürburgring mode, special mode. It even idles differently. So the modes in here actually make a difference, and you feel the difference when you drive it. The performance is very different in different modes. But yes, let's go back to how do you drive a Mark 8 Golf R. All right, so we're at a complete stop now. So I'm gonna show you how to take the car out of first gear and get it rolling and get it moving and everything. So I'm gonna put, well, I'm at a turn here. So first things, put our indicator on. You just slap that down right there. Unlike certain cars like my Subaru WRX, you just hit it once, it stays down, it's good. Now you put it in the first, you push down the clutch, put it in the first, and then slowly ease off while giving some power to the accelerator. Balance it so that as you're coming up, the gas pedal is going down at the same time. And then same thing when I switched into second. So you want to find that middle point, that buy point in the middle, push down, and then push. So pushing down the clutch, letting the clutch come up, and then pushing down the accelerator at the same time and finding that buy point in the middle. That's how you switch gears. And then I put it back into neutral when I'm over here at another light. And I'll try to explain that a little bit better. So you push down the clutch, put the car into gear, and you start easing up on the clutch while pushing down on the gas at the same time. And you want to try and get them to match at the same point in the middle. before, and that's when you switch gears. So put it down in the first, and then there you go. Up on the clutch, down on the gas, switch again, and there we go. And then put it in the third, do the same thing. So it's just rinse and repeat, you know. You want to balance the clutch and the gas to kind of, you know, ease up on the clutch, ease down on the gas. And if you want to do more like aggressive pulls, then you just do it. You got to feel the car. You got to feel the car, because that's essentially what I do. That's essentially what I do when I race and stuff like that. I listen to the RPMs, I listen to the car, I feel the car. I kind of sound like a Jedi Master now. I kind of become one with the car. So let's see if we can do a little bit more of an aggressive drive. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the mode into race. All right, and put it in the first. You can hear the difference. Now I can't be too aggressive because there's people in front of me, but yeah, you just do a little bit like that, and you're good to go. Now, I saw that a more aggressive mode was drift mode, so let's put it into drift mode. Activate. That raises the RPMs up a little bit more, and it does feel a lot more aggressive when you put it in drift mode. So let's see how this goes. Then on the brakes, put it back into neutral, slap it in a second. And you can even hear it backfiring a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the car, but I can hear it. Let's see as the Tesla gets out the way. I'm in third. I can downshift in a second. There you go. That's how you drive it a little bit more aggressively. You just have to do that balancing, that balancing of your feet a little bit faster and time it with your RPMs and the sound of the car. So that's pretty much like how you drive this car. You can drive it normal, you can drive it aggressively. Like right now I'm in third. I can put it in the fourth and kind of cruise, but as the light changes, just go ahead and put it back into neutral and chill and wait at the light. So you never want to be in gear when you're at the light in a manual gearbox car. You want to be back in neutral, letting the clutch, letting the transmission just kind of chill, not be like thinking it's supposed to be moving and it's not moving, you know? So that's one of the things there. I'm going to go ahead and put it back into sport mode. Because like I said, it defaults back to that anyway. The cool thing about this is that you have navigation. You just hit that there, and that gets you in your navigation right there. It doesn't look good to me, so I keep it out of there. And you have many functions, but let's go ahead and ease up a little bit there. So even in sport mode, the car gets up and goes. Like, it's not a slouch. Like it boogies, you know? So another cool feature in here is that you have ambient lights. So right now, I believe, yeah, I have it in custom, but you can change it to infinity, eternity, desire, euphoria, vitality. I keep mine in custom, which is like a darker blue than the original blue. So I like the custom there. When I had my GTI, I did that's the sound, sorry. So ambient lights, I had custom, and let me see, custom, and then you can modify it, and I had it more into the purple spectrum, but now I have it here, so that's cool. Sound, you can adjust where you want your sound. And I saw somebody in the last video when I was talking about all the issues I was having with the car. Like, I played around with this and it didn't make any difference. The sound was only working in the front, in the rear, sorry, not the front. So yeah, that didn't help out or anything. It really was just like a software thing, and once I resetted it, it worked just fine. But yeah, those are some of the things that you can do with this car. You go into a vehicle, and it won't allow you to do much, but yeah, exterior lights, tires, mirrors, headlights, interior heads-up display, because it does have a heads-up display. That's something to be aware of. There's lots of different things that you can do in here. Like, I'll spend all day just kind of going over all the functions and stuff, but when you buy yours, you're gonna play around with it and you're gonna have a good time with it, you know? Another cool thing is that I have mine set up to where I can deactivate the ECS system right there, just from the pull down. So you can set up your modes, what you want to have here, you know? Then you can change your theme to either dark or light. Like you can make it bright and it looks like that. I choose to have mine dark, and yeah. So lots and lots of cool things that you can do with this. I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what would you like to know about this car. Like obviously it has a sunroof. It's, you know, it's pretty comfortable. I'll get outside and I'll show you. I'll go over some of the features on the exterior of the vehicle, because you kind of, by watching this, you should have a feel on how to drive it. And if you don't know, you know, the features, you'll figure it out once you get it. But let me park and I'll go over some of the features on the exterior, and that should help you guys understand this car a little bit better as well. All right, so yo, as luck would have it, we got our guy Joey. He actually met it. Like, yo, tell him how you even knew I was over here, yo.
I just left the office and I saw him pulling in the ear, and I'm like, that place is closed. The only white Golf R I've seen in town so far. It's got to be Ken.
Yeah, man. Yo, you were spot on. And same thing. The minute I saw like a green M3 pull up, I was like, oh, it's got to be Joey.
Easy to tell.
Yeah, yeah. It's a. Hold on. I gotta show them. So that's his car right there. I can't really zoom in with the GoPro, but yeah, you guys can see it. That beautiful M3. It's been on the channel before. It's going to be on there again because you're going to be doing some crazy stuff to it, aren't you?
Soon.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so I wanted to, this video is how to drive a manual gearbox Golf R. Okay. And I kind of went over everything in there, but I wanted to show them some of the features and some of the things on this. Might as well show them to you as well. So with the 24s, you get these nice silver wheels. I forgot the name, what they call them, esoteric or whatever, I don't know. You guys know the name. You can comment below and tell me the name of these wheels. But I like them. They look good. They're the same type of wheels I had on my Mark 7.5 Golf R, which is the car that I sold because of this guy. Like when I met him, that was the car that I had.
I didn't tell you.
You know, I had that car and I saw him with his blue Supra. I was like, oh man, I need to get back in the coupe, you know? And it was all because of him why I got out of my, because I was happy with my 7.5 Golf R. I loved it, but because of Joey, that's why we got into the Camaro.
4 doors again.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, man, so that's one thing. So now on the exterior, this won't open unless the car is unlocked. So now that it's unlocked, you just hit there, you open it. It runs on the lowest fuel you can put in here is 91. I run 93. That's what I suggest you do as well. So do like that, close it. So with these, they have little caps. Do you have the same thing on your?
I only have one wheel lock.
Oh wow, okay, so you got.
It looks like you have all wheel locks.
Yes, yes.
I only have one.
Okay, so that's interesting.
I was looking at that too. I'm like, why do you have a wheel lock for every load?
Yeah, that's just, yeah, they're all different. So that's just like how VW does theirs. Now to open up the trunk, it's different from most cars. Joe, you want to see this?
Is that a cap or a wheel lock?
It's a, so no, these are caps that they put over.
Okay.
Yeah, but the wheel locks.
When it's a lock, you gotta.
Yeah, it's a lock. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. So with this now, to open up, you have to push your hand underneath here. That's how you open up the trunk. Now, cheat code, these cars do not come with spare tires, but I was able to get a spare tire from my old GTI and put it in here. So this is how you do it.
It still has the room for one?
Yeah, look at it. It fit doesn't it look like it fits perfectly?
If it has the room, why doesn't it come with one?
I don't know. That's just how they do it. And then I also have my first aid kit there and my jack and stuff right there. So it has tons of room. I don't know. So normally when you get a Golf R,
no, it looks like it's built for it.
Yeah, it is. It's built for it, but they don't put it in there.
Yeah, I don't even have room for a spare tire.
Oh wow. Yeah, so they didn't even consider putting a spare tire in the M3s. So, and to close it, you just put your hand up there and pull it down. That's how it closes. We got the quad exhaust. Now you got two here, and good thing to know, this has parking sensors all the way around. All right, they have it on the side. It's also on the front here. So some people don't like that. I love it. It's actually pretty good. The front ones are like here in the bumper, right there. And this, I believe, also is some type of sensor as well. We also got the heads-up display and another camera right there that probably helps with motion, distancing, and there's a bunch of sensors, man. There's a lot of things going on here.
That's the sensor for, I think yours has what's it called? Cruise control. Cruise control,
okay, yeah. Adaptive cruise control?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it does. So, let me see. I mean, you got the R right there, and the blue, like, yeah, it goes all the way around. Plus, this lights up. There's a light bar on here that looks really cool once it's on. And the last little thing that oh yeah, so to lock it, you can just touch it right there. I'm not close enough. Let me see.
You get the key on here?
Yeah, there you go. So you can just touch it, and it locks. When the mirrors go up, you know what comes down. But yeah, but when the mirrors go up, that's how you know it's locked. And then you just put your hand behind it, and it unlocks like that. Back seat, it's not that much space, but it does have heated seats in the back here. You can see you got back seats, and you have vents for the AC back there as well. If you got child seats, you can basically just pull this down here, and it goes in there. And that's where the child seats. Cup holder right there. I think it's my first time ever pulling that down. Plus, you can pull this. You can pull this and get like a little pass through in the middle there. And oh yeah, you got little pockets right here. Oh, and something I noticed in the, you want to see a comparison between this and a Lamborghini Huracan that I've noticed? Same exact thing I've noticed. So we have this little pocket right here, and the Huracan has the same exact thing, a little pocket right there. Do you have that in the M3?
I have no clue.
Let's go find out. Let's go find out.
I have no clue. I never looked.
Yeah. See, now you guys get to get a close-up of Joey's M3. God, this thing is beautiful.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, but it's been a while, man. You've been hiding from me. I've been trying to grab Joey. He's like, no, I just bought a 50-foot boat, man. I gotta go party, all right? He really did just buy a 50-foot boat, though. Oh, wow. This is like a huge sensor up here. Yeah.
I don't have a pocket.
Okay, so no pocket, but beautiful, beautiful seats. This is gorgeous. And for all you guys that have been talking about these colors don't match, shut up. It looks good in person.
I like it.
I like it too, man.
I like it.
Yeah. And then you got the carbon fiber mirror caps here, carbon fiber at the top. Whose idea was it to put that there?
That was on the rally.
Oh, that is funny, man. That is funny. And then you got the carbon fiber wing. You guys are hilarious, yo. But yeah, yo, did you change up your front bumper?
I did a front lip and a front grill.
Yeah, because it looks way more aggressive.
So it's the CSL style front lip. It's not a genuine one.
Oh, okay.
Probably gonna take it off and put a real one on. I don't like
But it looks good.
And
it looks good.
I did a CSL front grill.
Nice.
Style front grill.
Nice. And if you guys didn't notice, it's like an actual camera right there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so you guys see, you tune in to the Race Golf Friends, you get a 2-for-1. You got a how to drive a Mark 8 Golf R, along with some more German engineering with this BMW M3 competition. So let's go finish up on the video, and you guys comment below. Do you like Joey's M3? Comment below, and then let me know what you want to see with him in the future as well. Because I know you got some mods and stuff coming to that car, right?
Soon, yeah, soon.
All right. So yeah, back to the Mark 8 Golf R. The last thing I'm going to end by saying, these are 19s. So, and they come with hand cooks. Joey doesn't like the hand cooks, but but these are hand cooks. Yeah, he's a Michelin guy. These are two 35s, 35 R19s, and they're supposed to last pretty long. So you guys can look up what it's going to cost to replace them, but they're definitely cheaper than on the Type R, so that's something to be aware of. It does say IQ there in the headlights. I believe that they're adapting, but I think they only go up and down. And a little Easter egg, it says golf right here in the rear lights, so that's also pretty cool. But that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what we're about to say, right, Joey?
What?
What do we say when we end the video?
I forgot. I've
Man.
been on a video in so long.
Yeah, you've been so busy.
I remember.
All right, let's hear him say it.
Race car friends out.
Bam! So we just did our first oil change at roughly 1,000 miles on it. And so that's, you know, this is a how to drive a Mark 8 Golf R, the manual gearbox video, but I'm kind of throwing in some of the things that I do for maintenance on this vehicle as well. So as soon as we got to 1,000 miles, I wanted to do the oil change, so I brought it over here to Prestige Volkswagen, and they took care of me. So I think I have three free oil changes worked into my plan to where it's 10,000 miles, 20,000 miles, and 30,000 miles. I do my first one at 1,000. Probably gonna do my next one at probably 6,000, 7,000, and then the one after that I'll probably do at 10,000. So that's pretty much how I do my oil changes, but it's up to you guys how you do yours. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a test drive now, see how it drives after the first oil change. But actually, before we even do that, let's look underneath the hood and see what she looks like. Now that the oil changes has been done. So let's see. Alright, everything looks pretty much like how I did before. Very important, I did an oil change before with a different company and they forgot to put the oil cover back on, so that's on. Looks like they topped off the fuels. And looks like we're good to go. So let's take this thing for a test drive and see how she drives.